The Rodium first started in the 1950s as a drive-in theater. It was purchased by a man named Dale Gastiger, and named after the idea of all roads meeting in one place, and hence the Rodium was born. As an independent theater, it had trouble getting larger releases. Its largest movies included The Ten Commandments and its #1 movie of all time, Billy Jack, which had lines all the way down the block. In the 1980s, movie producers became more strict with what they wanted, and this led to the eventual demise of its movie theater run in 1986. Its old projection rooms are now used as conference rooms and offices. In the 1960s, in an effort to gain more publicity, jalopy figure 8 races were held, and the Rodium even added an 18-hole golf course. The swap meet portion of the Rodium happened by accident. Sometime in the late 1950s, the owner noticed people selling items out of the back of their cars. They said it was because it was a good spot due to the high traffic on Redondo Beach Boulevard. The owner decided to begin charging. Eventually, as more vendors came to sell, they moved inside, and so the swap meet was born. The swap meet began to gain more and more momentum, and eventually the golf course was torn down to make room. It was initially just a weekend thing, then slowly started incorporating certain weekdays until it was operating 7 days a week by the late 1980s.
The 1980s also spawned Unexpected Talent, a vendor that made mixtapes from East Coast samples would sell at the Rodium, and he was visited by Eazy-E and Dr. Dre, who would later go on to form NWA.
Just do 1 2 1 2. Right about now, Eazy-E and Dr. Dre's in the motherfucking house.
The Rodium is hitting, but you know you can't leave until you get a deaf-ass tape from Steve. Oh, Steve, oh, Steve, oh, Steve.
Currently, there are around 4,000 people there daily, Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, 10,000 people each day. The Rodium itself staffs 50,000 employees, and through its vendors, countless others. To become a vendor, one is allowed to sell 3 times without a permit, after which one can apply through the Board of Equalizations. You then go to the office and submit paperwork. Vendors then can buy daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly spot. Even without reservations, one need only show up and wait for a no-show. After 7:30, vendors can start to bid on a spot. By 8 a.m., all vendors are there, with both customers and vendors showing up as early as 5:30 in the morning.
Sorry.
The Rodium closes around 4 p.m. and admission is 75 cents. All different types of items can be purchased here, from food, women's pants, lemon trees, tools, music, electronics, and you can even get a massage. The Rodium itself is very community-oriented and sponsors schools and junior sports teams. It provides a large boost to the local economy through true supply and demand bartering in the spirit of a free market economy and true entrepreneurial capitalism. And in times of economic turmoil, the Rodium prospers even more. After more than 50 years, the Rodium is still going strong, and there is no end in sight.